It's a very good evening from Blackpool Pleasure Beach Resort. For the first time since 2021, I am here to do Journey to Hell Freak Nights, and I'm pleased to say I can take you through some of the mazes because I've got this band which allows me to film. Also, I'm joined by Mark, who is our stato for the evening. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Go on, throw us some facts.
I think it's like, when it comes to Journey to Hell, obviously we've not done it now for a couple of years, and you look at what, you know, you're looking at it, and Pleasure Beach have said they've thrown in more money than they've ever thrown at the event. 70 scare actors as well.
Yeah.
And now is obviously with unlimited riding that they've got with like Grand National, Dipper, Infusion. I feel like it's got the potential to be a more rounded event.
Yes.
Than what it was, because one of the things when you look back on the previous events, it was spread out a lot, and it kind of like lost a little bit of its way but now they've condensed it into North Park. I feel like that's going to add a bit more to the atmosphere, that they can have more, they probably might even be the same number of actors, I'm not too sure, but even if it's the same number in a smaller area, it's going to feel like there's more actors.
Yeah.
So that can only be a good thing, and it seems like they've listened to a lot of, you know, where people say it could improve, and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, if you're listening, it's only a good thing.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think that it's got the potential to be a lot better than it was.
I'd agree with that, definitely. When you bring in unlimited riding, yes, it is on a limited number of rides, but when you're bringing it to the event, which is something that I've asked for a lot, and it's one of the reasons why I haven't done it for like 3 years. When you've got things like Big Dipper, where if you do get everything that you want to do in terms of scare stuff done, you go on Big Dipper in the dark as many times as you want because it's unlimited. You can do it on the Grand National or Infusion, depends what you're into. Whereas in years gone by, you've had Big One and Icon on it, you've been able to do it once, and you've had a really good experience because you've done those rides in the dark, you can't do them again. Whereas now, they've changed that and you can do the rides in the dark. If you want to come here and do the rides in the dark and ignore the scares, there's that option. There is someone literally going to be doing that with us when he gets here. Stephen is currently fighting with the M6 to be here on time. But if he's here, he's doing the rides, we're doing the scares, and we can give a rounded review on the whole event. Like I say, it's 3 years for me, I think it's 2 years for Mark. I think you came to a press event that I couldn't do a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think it might have been it might have been the same one.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years. It's been a while since we did it. So sometimes a breakaway is what you need to just look at it with fresh eyes, and I'm excited for what the evening holds. It's one of them where you really want it to succeed.
Yeah.
At Pleasure Beach, and you can't expect them to come in like in 2019 and be like a well-polished, well-rounded event, because that takes years. And as long as they're heading in the right direction, that's what I'm looking for them this evening.
I'm looking forward to the opening ceremony, and we'll be filming that one. And once we've done that, we'll probably go straight to a scare maze or a scare zone rather than reviewing the opening ceremony. So there'll be probably more action, less talking in this video. We'll probably do a big review at the end. We've got 3 hours to do the event. We'll try and get as much of it done as we can, and then at the end we'll do a big review. If you do enjoy this video as you're watching through, please hit the like button, so let thumbs up below. Please comment, please subscribe. Let's go.
Kids of hell, you don't know me, but I know you. I'm Ghost, the master of Journey to Hell. Tonight, I shall guide you through the darkest and most terrifying course.
This is Alice speaking.
Our journey will take you down the rabbit hole to a sinister wonderland where reality and insanity blur. The question is, what will you lose first? Your mind or your head? Should you survive our cabinet of curiosities, Your escape might just be impossible. These grotesque creatures are kept hidden from the world, so heed this warning. You'll descend into darkness, now vault of shadows, where our spirits don't just haunt the ride, they control it. Your only option is to hold on for dear life. Venture deep below the rides of our twisted tunnels. Down underground has a life of its own. Have your wits about you. You never know who or what could be lurking just out of sight. Remember, mortals, this is only the beginning. The gates of hell are wide open. Commence your journey.
Safe to go.
Gather amongst them all. Let's make sure we've got all of our children. Unknown, unseen, a ghostly figure amongst the mist, and a chilling legend that persists.
Right, keep coming in quickly now. Hurry up! Keep moving. What, you was not safe recently? You should just head off. Now get out!
The blood is the life, and it shall be mine. Your souls all shall be mine. Sanguis vita. Stay!
Keep moving.
Ah, yes! Look at all of these parts! Ah, yes! Come, and I will show you my latest creation! Ah, yes! You! Give me your hand. Can you sense it?
I think so.
It's hot! It's beating! Hey!
So we started with the opening ceremony, and that was really well done with the voiceover, introducing you to the story of Journey to Hell, little nods to all of the attractions that are going to be open, and then we moved on to the twisted tunnels. Now they've tried the tunnel sort of scare maze, scare zone every time Journey to Hell, and it has been hit and miss. I'll be honest, sometimes it's been really good, sometimes the action was really bad and you just didn't get the full experience, but that time it was brilliant. The action between us and the group behind was really good. They didn't catch us up. Also, not only that, the actors in there, they were full of energy, they were full of it, and there were some really good jump scares. Right, in the first bit they literally followed us for ages and they were just full of it. Mark, what do you think?
I thought that's the best year that the tunnels has ever been.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that was exceptional. The actors in there, incredible. Like when he was following us and then started smashing his spade against the the barrels in
Yeah.
there. It just created that tension, that atmosphere that you want from a skirmaze to build it throughout the entire thing. And like first when I saw like the coffin bit as well, I thought, oh, no actor in this bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was just an empty coffin, and then he just appeared.
Yeah.
I was like, where has he come from?
Yeah, I thought that as well.
I just thought it was exceptional, and the storyline, it just got nice little scenes
Yeah.
throughout it. I just thought it worked really well. I genuinely really enjoyed that.
I remember the first couple of attempts at that maze, and it was very, very stop-starty. You'd sort of get to a point, you'd stop, and then you'd have a long, drawn-out bit of the story, whereas this time it was quick, efficient, and I'm a little bit shocked. It was a lot better than I was expecting. And yeah, really good. Uh-oh.
What is that? I love it. What are they?
It's a camera, this.
It's making noises at me.
Hello.
Morons!
Oh, I forgot
Now,
about this bit.
Vincent, don't be mean. We're here to entertain.
Over here, don't be afraid.
Vincent, this is not the way, you stupid dummy.
I'm not stupid, you are.
Vincent, be a good boy. How many times do I have to tell you?
Over here, you're boring.
Vincent, come on now, we're here to entertain.
Come in. Don't be afraid. Come on. Now, come and see. Meet the adorable Thompson sisters.
Have you seen my mom?
No.
It's your fault! You got rid of my mummy! Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Look at it. You is gone blind. I'm gone blind. You're here for the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow me. The show of the great Gertrude has started.
Oh.
And you're late. Come in and witness the star of the evening.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Why are you not applauding louder? I'm a big star!
Hey.
Charlie! Get out! Get out! You're on the outside of a magnificent show and big star like me.
Hello.
Strange devices.
Yeah.
Queen Victoria would not approve.
Is she not?
I keep my eye on you.
Good idea.
Oh, now I can see you better.
That's the one.
Mr. Bigeto! Mr. Bigeto! Oui, oui.
Easy. It's recording you see. Yeah. You hold a pose. There you go. Look at that. Fantastic. Working it.
2 in the morning.
Well, long story short, I was meant to be here a long time ago, but due to the M6, I haven't had any tea, so donuts will have to do for now.
Are they good?
To be fair, they're nice and hot and fresh and they're alright, yeah.
I believe you've got a shout out to do as well, mate.
Dan? Yeah, Dan, you're gonna have trouble getting me down there. Too spooky for me. Right, this is borderline spooky enough for me, to be fair. I'm having a good evening here though. It's a nice evening at the Pleasure Beach. And as I always say, Pleasure Beach seems to come alive at dark. And I still, even though it's a quiet evening like for the rides, it's still, I'm having a fantastic time. I'm having the best time of my life. There you go.
Time of his life.
The activity cap's gone.
Don't know what's in those donuts.
You are horrid! Wait!
Kill the evil beast!
Once he's worked out how to put a poncho on, the man who will not go on Valhalla in the summer is about to go on Valhalla in the middle of October. That man is Stephen.
To be fair, like, as far as Valhalla goes, I think that's as good as you get. Just the wet feet though, but that's not bad, is it?
You've done all right there.
Well, yeah.
How was it?
To be fair, I didn't really notice any effects not working on that run, so that I've not had a ride for it where it's all worked. That's the best run for a Valhalla I've had since it's reopened, so I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
Well, coming to the end of our night here at Journey to Hell Freak Nights 2024. It has been a surprising night in a good way. I'm going to start with Stephen, because he's our rides connoisseur. Go on mate, how's it been?
Well, as many of you know, I don't do scare mazes, so I haven't touched one tonight. But I've really enjoyed the atmosphere of the scare zones. There's not really a dull moment on the area of the park that's open. There's like some kind of character movement or something going on when you're just walking around. The highlight for me today, the Grand National on my own.
Yeah.
No one else. Front row, racing nobody. That was amazing. And hats off to the Nash team. They've done a good job this evening on there. We had a race as well with you in the evening. That was quite fun as well. Don't know who won on that one. I wasn't paying attention. I think it was you. I think it was you by a long way.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I think the Big Dipper again tonight. We did front row on Big Dipper. That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably the best ride I've ever had on Dipper. I've done most of the rides. I think the only thing I've not done is Alice in Wonderland, the Ghost Train, and Infusion. So I've had a great evening. Like, even though I didn't do any of the scare mazes, I feel like I got my £35 worth. That's what I paid for this event. So for value for money, 10 out of 10 for me. And I didn't do the mazes. So great.
I wasn't sure what to expect coming into this event, because over the past few times that we've come, it's always been a work in progress.
Yeah.
And I think they've looked at it this time and gone, right, how can we improve it? So obviously we've not now come for a couple of years, and I think they've made the right call, you know, making it a half-park event.
Yeah.
Because they've got these 70 actors, and it feels like there's 170 actors.
I agree with that, definitely.
And it just adds so much atmosphere when you're coming in and you've got the opening show that I thought was fantastic. You know, the way that they told the story about the event, I thought was brilliant. I just think that slightly could change a little bit. It could be further out into the park, but when it does open up,
yeah,
that you get this massive push forward of people. I think that maybe just have it a bit closer to the fountains, and then people can spread out that little bit earlier, might work a little bit on it. But they've created a fantastic atmosphere. I've really enjoyed how they've utilised the fog all the way around the park. They've looked at Horror Nights and gone, we need that fog.
Yeah, I agree.
And they've brought all of that in, and that's added to atmosphere. And I really enjoyed, like, around Alice. I thought that was a really, really good area outside of it where you've got like Mad Hatters coming out, and it just adds so much that when you're walking around it feels like a buzz of excitement that people are being chased around. I really wish that they'd now do that around Ghost Train.
Yeah,
because I agree with that. I think that area needs that little bit now. But when you're walking down, it feels kind of like dead a little bit. But overall, I've genuinely really enjoyed this event. Like the atmosphere, I think, has been what's made it.
Yeah.
The tunnels, best run through I've ever had. And now you just win. Now I hope that they look on where they can improve. Likes of Cabinet of Curiosities. If they've got, right, we've got the tunnels where it needs to be at this moment in time, can we do something similar to Cabinet of Curiosities to help improve it? And when I started with Junitella, all I ever wanted was it to go on an upward trajectory.
Yeah.
And it's certainly done that now. From where it started to where it is now, it's a totally different event, and it's all the better for it because you're looking around and people are having a really good time. The excitement, the laughing, the joking, and one of the things as well that I've really enjoyed is the fact that you get the mazes done and you didn't have to then leave because you can do or ride as many you want, and that's only a good thing for the park because you can see people go in the bar, you can putting secondary spend over words past the nuts, like I've got nothing left to do, so might as well go home. And I think that's been a positive move for it really.
I completely agree with Mark. I feel like they've completely transformed the whole feel of the event by having the unlimited riding. You might look at the lineup and go, where's Big One, where's Icon? But I've not missed them. I've genuinely not missed them. Big Dipper, incredible in the dark, no lights on, pretty much a pitch black ride on it. Same on the Grand National. It's just been brilliant. It's been, honestly, I did not expect this event to be very good. I'll be honest, that is my honest opinion. I was worried about it for weeks, thinking about how are we going to review this event if it's like years gone by where it's not the best. But I've not got that worry now. I've really, really enjoyed it. 35 quid. I turned my nose up at the price a little bit. Feel like I've had value for money. People who've done the previous versions of this event might not know the differences, and that's why we're so keen to talk about them, because years ago this event was not value for money. It's like Mark says, do the scare zone, do scare mazes, and it was like, right, what do we do now? Whereas now, you can do all the scare stuff and then go, right, I can go to the rides as many times as I want. And there's plenty to do. And there's plenty of atmosphere. All the actors have been great, been full of energy, full of enthusiasm, thinking on their feet, interactions have been brilliant. This event has got legs. Finally, it's got legs. And I'm excited now because I feel like there could be serious progress over the next 3 or 4 years with this event. And I just wish Pleasure Beach all the best with it. I really do. All I've ever wanted with Halloween at Pleasure Beach was it to be atmospheric, rides in the dark and some scares, and it's now got the lot. It's not perfect, but it's certainly getting better, and I can't wait to see what they do next year. Many thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, this little thumbs up below, please comment, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.